This is Jeremy Adams here at Anderson University for Connect Madison County at Colts Camp. You're going to want to stay connected throughout Colts Camp with us as we'll bring you player interviews, on-field footage. We'll talk to some fans, talk to some coaches. All this will be brought to you in part from Edgewater Woods, a proud member of American Senior Communities.
It's different. I mean, there's a lot of new faces, new systems, but this is probably the fifth time we're hearing it this year. So guys are becoming more comfortable, and guys are starting to, fly around and make some plays.
You had mentioned a new energy. Is that beneficial for you?
It is. I mean, it's beneficial for everybody. You need energy. This is an emotional game, and you need energy and excitement. So it's a great atmosphere here right now, and each day we just need to come out here and put our heads to the grindstone and keep working.
Bruce mentioned he was putting in some things that were very comfortable for you in terms of what you used to do in college. What's
another way of bonding? Rookies kind of wide-eyed right now, kind of not knowing what to expect. Their first training camp, first time in the same room with a Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis. You kind of get star shocked a little bit, but the rookie traditions and all that stuff kind of humbles them and make everybody feel like they're the same as everybody else after they hear all the stories that the other guys have to go.
All right, I'm here with a couple of Colts fans making the trip over to Anderson University here for day one of open practices. Got a couple excited ones here. Go ahead and tell us who you are.
My name's Danny.
My name is Jake.
Danny and Jake. All right. Where are you guys from?
Muncie, Indiana.
Indiana. All right. Who are we most looking forward to seeing here? Got a couple Reggie Wayne fans, but other than Reggie, what else?
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to see what Andrew Luck's gonna do. Pretty excited to read all the articles on how he's doing. Now we just need to see it in person.
Yeah. It's been a long time in the waiting here, and we're finally here, ready to see it. Jake, how about you, buddy?
Pretty much the same thing. I want to see how good he does.
All right. Well, we saw him throwing it around a little bit. He was holding back, though. He's ready for the fans to get here so he can show you what he's really got. So mostly excited about all the changes then?
Well, not excited about all of them. Hate to see Peyton go, but hopefully Luck will step in and fill his shoes,
Well, we're definitely set for the future, that's for sure. Well, thanks a lot. You guys enjoy camp?
Thank you.
Danny, Jake?
That our players always with Tony, their great respect for him automatically, I think, gave him, just a lot of capital and a lot of credibility when he addressed things with them. And it's the same thing with Chuck. Is you talk to those guys in Baltimore and Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and those guys, the trust and the admiration that they have in Chuck was tremendous, and that's something that they both have and bring into the room when they get with the players, because a leader is followed a lot of the times from the heart and from the deep belief. You can't force someone to follow you even though their contract says you must. It comes more from a deeper place, and I think the players have a great respect for Chuck as they did for Tony.
I'm sure a lot of
Do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Go, Colts!
From a physical standpoint, off the charts. From a mental standpoint, we laid the foundation, back in the off season. We've got a solid foundation. It's built on rock. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to try to stack, one great practice after another. And what I told them last night was, you just take it one day at a time, one meeting at a time, one play at a time.
All right, I'm here with Jeremy Parker, owner of Squeeze Play, several locations around Central Indiana. But right now we want to talk about the location here on just off the campus of Anderson University, just down the road from Colts Camp. Going to get a lot of traffic through here to look at their Colts merchandise. Tell us what's the hot topics this year.
The Colts Camp shirts are always popular. It has Anderson, Indiana on it, and they're only $24. I know inside they're $30, so hopefully that people will shop locally here and support local businesses. The new Nike jerseys and shirts are in, and lots of women's things, Andrew Luck shirts, jerseys, even those Peyton Manning Broncos items.
Those Nike jerseys are sharp. A lot of positive feedback from the switch from Reebok to Nike?
They're more form-fitting. They're not as boxy, but they are very nice. I mean, they're a little bit more expensive, but Nike's a little bit better quality probably.
Real hard pass rush, but to get that look in front of you.
Yeah, no, it's always nice to get as an offense, get a defense out there, so you're not having to go against the 2-0 line as linemen, or the quarterbacks as the safeties. But to see a different color jersey, it's nice, and it'll be nice to have a full speed practice coming up.
Andrew, we're all focused on your development. Coaches talk about they want to keep the first unit together, let it grow. Just talk about the importance of the group growing, offensive line, receivers, backs.
Yeah, no, just building continuity. Being comfortable with each other. I know it's important for the linemen to get comfortable with the snap count, the cadence, for the receivers to get comfortable with motion, timing, and you get that by practicing together. There's only so much you can do watching other people do it. So that'll be paramount this camp.
And could you also talk about or maybe give us a rendition of Country Roads?
I will give no rendition of Country Roads.
Don't quit your day job?
Yeah, no, I didn't get I was booed off the stage, so.
Did you pick the song?
I did pick the song. It's like the only one I know how to sing.
What'd you sing?
Country Roads.
But Pat McAfee apparently was giving you a little beat while you were doing it.
Oh, no, absolutely. I asked him before I went up if he'd give me a little help if the boo bird started coming out. So he held up his end of the bargain, and it worked out well.
Are you more than willing, though, to take part in more of this rookie orientation by the veterans?
Well, you have to. What else are you going to do? No, absolutely. It's all good fun.
What has working with Bruce been like? How valuable has it been for you early?
No, it's been great. He's incredibly sharp. He's always got something for you. You really have to stay on your toes mentally. You can't take sort of 30 minutes off in a meeting because he'll put something out there, and then you better know it. So it's been great. Obviously he's been around a while, been around a lot of great quarterbacks, so he's got a lot of great knowledge for us, and I'm very thankful to be playing under him.
He's pretty demanding. How valuable has that been for you?
No, it's great. He sets the bar high for all the players. I know, from the top down, the bar's always set, and Coach Pagano's done a great job with that. Coach Arians as well.
I know you've been asked this question since you've been drafted. Do you feel the pressure of, I guess, replacing a Peyton Manning coming into this camp and moving forward, and how do you deal with it?
I try not to think too much about predecessors, what the team was like last year, what I have to live up to. I think I have fairly high expectations for myself. I know there's a lot of great football players in there, in the locker room, a lot of old guys that know how to get it done. So, I don't get too caught up with it. I just try and come in here, do the best I can, keep my head down, work hard. I know it's terribly cliche, but if I woke up every morning, I've said this before, trying to compare myself to Peyton, I think I'd go crazy. So helps me sleep at night, which is good.
Did you bring up the X-Men?
This is Jeremy Adams with Connect Madison County here at Tire Barn Field at Anderson University for this year's Colts camp. We're going to be bringing you player interviews, on-field footage. We'll talk to the crowd, some fans young and old. We're going to put you in connect with Colts camp behind the scenes. Just stay tuned. All this will be brought to you by Edgewater Woods, a proud member of American Seniors Community.